The more that you read, the more you will know. A very warm good morning to one and all. I am Anvin from 9C. Today I am standing before you to share some of my views about reading. The main objective of Reading Week were to mark the importance of reading in one's life. The importance of reading are improve vocabulary, building confidence, make you relax, improve your spelling, grow on your concentration, etc. P.N. Panikkar is known as the father of the library movement in the Indian state of Kerala. 19th June is being celebrated as Reading Day and the following week to Reading Week. Reading is a process involving word recognition, comprehension, fluency and motivation. Books are the mystery of human creativity. Books share our pain. Books guide to use the Lord future with confidence. Thank you.
A warm good morning to one and all. It's June 19th, the Reading Day. Government of Kerala has been celebrating June 19th as the Day of Reading. The death anniversary of P. Narayana Panikkar is celebrated as Reading Day in Kerala. The Department of Education in Kerala also observes Reading Week for week from June 19th to 25. Reading is important because it's a habit that can make you a better person. Biographies of great men and women tell us that most of them became great because of the inspiration they got from reading books, especially during their childhood days. Reading has several merits. It all enhances and enriches our vocabulary and develops skills of concentration. So keep reading and wishes you all a very happy reading day. Thank you.
A good day to all. Today I'm going to recite the poem Dear Future Generations, Sorry by Prince Lee. Dear future generations, I think I speak for the rest of us when I say sorry. Sorry we left you the mess of the planet. Sorry that we were too caught up our own story to do so. Sorry to listen to people who made excuses to do nothing. I hope we just didn't realize how much the earth was when your marriage gone wrong. We didn't know until it was gone. For example, I'm guessing you all probably know what the Amazon desert is, right? Well, believe it or not, it was once called the Amazon rainforest, and there were millions of trees and all of the gorgeous and just oh, you don't know much about trees, do you? Well, let me tell you that trees are amazing. And we literally breathe the air they create. They clean up our pollution, our carbon, they store and purify water, give us medicine that stop the diseases, food that feeds us, which is why I'm so sorry to cut the dark road of emissions, horrific at the rate of 40 football fields every minute. That's 50% of all the trees in the world are gone in the last 100 years. Why? For this money. And that would make me so sad if there were so many pictures of people. Most of them today don't even care about children. They would profit about people, creed out of me, the rule of God about the golden rule. Sorry, we use nature as a credit card with no spending limits. Or drop efforts to extinction, stealing a chance to ever see them uniquely or become friends with them. Most of all, I'm sorry about our mindset, because we have the nerve to call this distraction progress. Hey Fox News, if you don't think climate change is a threat, I dare you to interview the thousands of homeless people in Bangladesh. See, while you was in your penthouse Nestle, their homes were literally washed away beneath their feet due to the rising sea level. And Sarah Palin, you said that you love the smell of fossil fuel. I urge you to talk to the kids of Beijing before to wear pollution masks just to go to school. See, you can ignore this, but the thing about the truth is, it can be denied, not avoided. I'm sorry, future generation. And you know what? Cut the bait. I'm not sorry. This generation until you refuse to correct it. We can redact this. How? Let me suggest you that if a farmer sees a tree that is unhealthy, they will not look at the branches to diagnose it. They will look at the root. So like the farmer, we must look at the root and not to the branches of government, not to the politicians run by corporations. We are the root. We are the foundation. This generation, it is up to us to take care of this planet. To betray nature is to betray us. To save nature is to save us. Whatever we are fighting for, racism, poverty, feminism, gay rights, or any type of equality, it won't matter in the least. Because if we don't all work together to save this environment, we will be equally extinct. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Respected teachers and my dear friends, today I would like to express my views about the importance of reading. As we all know, in our English exams, our first question is reading a passage. Do you ever think why a question is given like that in our exams? The answer is very simple. Reading is that much important in our life. It improves our vocabulary and communication skills. Reading develops our mind and gives us excessive knowledge and lessons of life. It molds our personality and makes us a better person. During this Reading Week 2021, we can take a decision that make reading as a habit in our life. Remember that today's readers are tomorrow's leader. Thank you.
ഹായ് ടായ് മിഠായി തിന്നുമ്പോഴെന്തിഷ്ടായി തിന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ കഷ്ടായി.
Good morning to one and all. Today is National Reading Day. It's an annual event that falls on the death anniversary of P.N. Panikkar. I am Rabindranath Tagore, popularly called Kabir Guru, born on 7th May 1861. I am Bengali person having wide-ranging knowledge who reshaped the regions like literature of music. I am the author of Gindajali. I became the first non-European to win the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1930. I wrote poetry as an 8 years old. My famous poem, Where the Mind is Without Fear, was written during the period when India was struggling for freedom from the British rule. Fear in this line reflects the fear in the minds of Indians under the British rule. The poem is prayer to God to protect the nation from evil's effect. When I realize few lines here, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where the knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls.
Respected teachers, parents and my dear friends, 19th of June, our state celebrates Reading Day in the remembrance of Sri P.N. Panikkar. Puduvai Narayana Panikkar is the father of library movement. He established libraries all over the Kerala. Reading is a miracle that is only possible for human beings. And reading is an important way to get knowledge. We should try to get into reading from the early age. I conclude my words by saying the words of Margaret Fuller. Today, a reader tomorrow a leader. Thank you.
Hello, my dear friends. I am Abhinav S. Menon. Now, I am telling a story about the ant and the dove. On a hot summer day, an ant was trying to drink water from a river and fell in. The ant screamed for help. A dove on a branch heard the cry and dropped a leaf near the ant. A few days later, the dove was building a nest. A hunter was taking aim to hit the dove. The ant bit the hunter's foot. He screamed in pain. The dove heard the scream and flew away. Moral: one good turn deserves another. Thank you.
A pleasant good morning to all. Today is National Reading Day. It's an annual event that falls on the death anniversary of P. N. Panikkar. I am the great poet Rabindranath Tagore, popularly called Kabi Guru, born on 7th May 1861. I am a Bengali person having wide-ranging knowledge who reshaped regions, literature and music. I am the author of Gitanjali. I became the first non-European to win the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1913. I wrote poetry as an 8 years old. My famous poem, Where the Mind is Without Fear, was written during the period when India was struggling for freedom from the British rule. Fear in this line refers to the fear in the minds of Indians under British rule. The poem is a prayer to God to protect the nation from the evil efforts. Well, I recite few lines here. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where the knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls. Thank you.